Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my first ever gameplay video for Arena of Valor. Okay, my name is Ash and personally I've been searching for videos for this game since the release few weeks ago in my country. It is not until the hashtag AOVOMG challenge that the other players started to upload their gameplays on YouTube. So anyway, I'm playing Yorn right now in rank match and recording the match and hoping to get 100 views in less than 5 freaking days, guys. So help me out and really wish me luck. And actually I have prepared tons of information about the game and also about our highlight today, Yorn. Okay, before we start to more important things, I just need to stress that in any match, please secure the buff if your team haven't killed them yet before the enemy stole it. Please remember, because you get to have extra advantage in pushing the lane and also to assist you to get a kill during the early game. So please remember that. So in this video, throughout the game, I will be talking about who is Yorn in general, and that's the first one. The second is his attributes and interesting facts that you might not know about, and third is mainly about his skills in serious details, guys, in serious details, and you might want to hear me out on this. And lastly, yeah, it's about the build. What is the best build that suits our marksman hero Yorn? And then later, if you are lucky, maybe you can get a free few tricks on being a good Yorn or a good marksman in general during the late game in this video. But maybe you can learn from my mistake, because I don't know what's going to happen. So forgive me in advance if I am experiencing any noob moment or whatever. So yeah, let's talk about Yorn. So who is this Yorn, guys? According to the story, Yorn is the tall, muscular and handsome marksman ever, and it is said that his blonde hair attract female to adore him, and he plays the harp and enhance everyone that hears his tunes. um I don't know, man, but yeah, let's not talk about that. Okay, more to important stuff. But first I need this buff. I really need this buff. Sorry, Zanis. I don't know. I think it's so cruel sometimes, but anyway, okay. The two major attributes that about Yorn that you need to know. Okay, the first one is his maximum HP. Okay, Yorn have a decent amount of maximum HP, and as you know, there are three other marksmen, which are Valheim, Slims and Violet, but compared to all, Yorn have the highest maximum HP, which is 3480, and it will reach 6068 at level 15, and his HP regains at 42 HP per second, guys. And yeah, hold on. So you seriously need to be excited about his HP, because do you know that Yorn have more HP compared to Zanis, Tara and Omega? And yeah. What the hell are you guys talking? Oh, okay, I know. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm not going to lose this tower, guys. So okay, back to what I was saying, that yeah, having a relatively higher HP compared to any other heroes really gives you advantage, because it gives you the extra durability during the match. Okay, for the second attributes that makes Yorn special is that his basic attack damage. Okay, his basic attack costs 174 physical damage and is the highest compared to all other marksmen in the game. And then compared to all other heroes, Yorn is in the 4th place from the highest attack damage list, similar with Lubu, guys. So number 1 is Omega, number 2 is Butterfly, and then number 3 is Alice. Okay, amazing, right? Okay, if you want to further compare Yorn with the other marksman, actually Yorn have the highest basic movement speed of 360 point, guys. So you see, why Yorn is my favorite marksman hero in the game. Okay, just some few more minor details about Yorn before we start talking about the skills and the best build ever for Yorn. So Yorn have a decent amount of armor, which is 13%, which suit his role as a marksman. And the magic defense is same for all heroes. Yeah. In the beginning of the match, if you don't know that yet, and then mana, yes, the starting mana for all marksmen is 440, and for Yorn, his mana increases until 1756 at maximum level and regains at the rate of 50 mana per second. So basically these three things, armor, magic defense and mana, depends on the skills and roles of the hero, and of course the item that you choose for your build. Okay, so without wasting any of the time, let's go to the skill, guys. To the skills. Okay, first things first, the passive. So Yorn's passive skill is the burst shot. The burst shot is can be triggered in two ways. First, you can trigger it by it occurs right after the fifth consecutive normal attack, any or right after each time you cast any of your skill. You know what I mean? So each time you cast a skill, you get to attack using the burst shot. Okay, so go. Nice. So visually it's like a machine gun, and the damage that this burst shot will make is a splash damage that can go through heroes or minion in forward direction, and exceeding his attack range by few units, just enough to deal damage to the enemy's tower from outside the tower zone when there is no minion around. So it could be a useful trick. Oh shit. Yeah, it could be a useful trick to steal the enemy's tower whenever we got the chance. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm so sorry, Paina. I really cannot save you. It's 4 versus 1. Nice. Okay. Let's proceed to Yorn skills. Okay. Okay. The first skills that Yorn have is called the explosive arrow that costs you 70 mana. Okay, the explosive arrow deals physical damage to the enemy in a small targeted area after a short delay, and the movement speed of the hit enemies will be reduced for 65% for 65% for 2 seconds. But notice that once the skill is fully upgraded until level 6, the base damage and also the movement speed reduction of the hit enemy will also be increased up to 245 physical damage and 90 speed reduction respectively, guys. So the damage is medium, but it is the slow effect that we want. So we can use this skill by timing it properly during 1-by-1 battle, a team fight, or simply when you are trying to find your way to escape any emergency situation like ambush, and whatever evil that the enemy plans though. Oh, before I forgot, the cooldown for this skill is only 6 seconds, so it is very quick. If you have purchased any cooldown reduction item, then the cooldown will be much faster, guys. If you use similar build as mine, then by the end of the game, the cooldown for this skill will be just around 4 seconds. So there's no lose in using this ability on the enemy again and again and again. Depends on situation and also how you aim, guys. How you aim is important. Alright, so now ready for the second skill? Yeah, the second skill, or also known as the heavenly barrage, costs you 75 mana, and this skill is so amazing, and you can do so many tricks with it during team fight and also for pushing the lane tower. So visually it's a round area of sun moving to the direction that we want and will hit any random minion or enemy heroes in the circle zone. Okay, they will be hit by physical damage every second the skill lasts. It is not mentioned though how long the skill lasts, but I've checked for a few times that this heavenly barrage can last for about 10 to 12 seconds. So imagine, guys, you have this moving sun barrage over your enemy during team fight and just go crazy, guys, and make your team happy by sharing your sun. And yeah, too bad though it doesn't have any slow down effect or even stun though. But 12 seconds is a long time, guys, and most of the time during the game, once the barrage is upgraded to the maximum level. Hold on. Yeah, I thought I appreciate the Zani a little bit more so that he is happy and not tired. Yeah, okay, so yeah, once the skill is fully upgraded to the maximum level plus your build and all, yeah, the barrage is very deadly, guys. So it is really good for pushing the enemy, and you also need to know that the cooldown for this skill is also reducing as you upgrade them. And yeah, at level 1, the cooldown is 20 seconds, and by the time you reach level 6, it will be 15 seconds. And if you use similar build like mine, it will be around just 13 seconds, guys. Yeah, so 13 seconds of cooldown and 12 seconds of skill. Yeah, it's kind of powerful, guys. And lastly is the ultimate. So Yorn's ultimate is called the hard shot. So I am still mastering the skills, and this is my favorite, and I've seen many better Yorn player out there being my enemy or my ally, getting a kill still from across the map because the range of this attack is unlimited, and also to intimidate your enemy from far with warning, of course. So basically the hard shot is an arrow that deals up to 500 base damage together with 200 physical damage, and also 10% of magic damage from the target's HP loss, of course. So around a total of 700 damage, 10%, so 70 magic damage. So yeah, you can add up a few magic items to enhance the skills, but I don't really recommend because of his role as marksman, and his speed and attack damage is what we want. So maybe I can try by the end of this game, but I don't know, depends on what's going to happen. And another thing is that the cooldown for this skill is also decreasing for every level you upgrade. So it starts at 18 seconds at level 1, and once max, the cooldown for this skill is only 12 seconds. And again, if you use similar build as mine, it will be about 8 freaking seconds, guys. So again, too bad it cannot slow or stun the enemy though, cause if I can, I have so many imagination that I can do, and you know, evil stuff like that. And oh, maybe I can slow the enemy if I take the red buff. Yeah, that should do it. So red buff is quite useful. So yeah, lastly the mana required for this skill is 120. Okay. Um enough with the skills. Now let's talk about the build, guys. Okay, I'm just going to go so fast on this since I can feel that the game is going to end soon and it's quite intense now and I really need to focus. Okay. Okay, at the start of the game, if you notice that I purchased an item from the jungling section, which is a hunter's crossbow for 250 coins. And before I forgot, you cannot purchase any jungling item in this game during the match if you do not use punish as your talent. So heroes like assassin or heroes that needs to level up quick, I suggest you to use punish as your talent for jungling purpose. So basically the hunter's crossbow deals extra 20% damage to the jungle monster and you also gain 20% more XP for every monster that you kill as long as you equip this item. So the reason is for more gold and EXP real quick during the first 2 to 5 minutes of the game to level up and get your main item. So you can sell the crossbow once you reach level 15 or you are about to craft the last item. And then yeah, being a marksman, actually the main points are speed, damage, lifesteal, critical damage, and also armor if you want. So my first item is the war boots for additional 60 points of movement speed and also 50% attack speed, obviously, guys. And then the second item depends whether you want to build lifesteal first or improve your attack speed. Depends on situation and the flow of enemy, whether they are pushy or whatever, but usually I upgrade my attack speed first. So craft the slick sting, guys. The item improve 30% of your attack speed and also another 5% movement speed in case you need to roam around, because but the best part is that you get to increase a total of 20% critical chance and 50% critical damage, guys. Oh my god, I am so going to die. I am really going to die. Yeah, and I die. So yeah, since I craft the attack speed first, so my third item obviously will be about lifesteal. So the beast is my third item, which add the attack damage another 100 points and also 25% lifesteal. Okay, lifesteal is important, guys, especially in team fight or one by one battle. And yeah, it is important, guys. Really lifesteal is really important, and the amount of lifesteal is in percentage. So the key here is to maximize our attack damage so we can get higher amount of HP restoration as the game progress. And the more damage that you make, so the more damage that you make, more HP you will be gaining after attacking the enemy or jungle monsters. So you don't have to go retreat to the base to refill your HP and whatever, but yeah, you get the point. So yeah, hold on, guys. Okay, guys. Yeah, usually after you are done crafting the first, second, and the third item, the match will begin to be so intense and more team fight will usually occur. So the fourth, fifth, and the sixth item, we should focus more on team fight situation. Usually by this time around, the enemy have developed their armor and HP, especially the tanks. So the fourth item that you need to choose is to increase your armor pierce. This is important if you are trying to kill a tanky enemy, having a high percentage of armor. And yeah, in this game I use Murasama, but you can also use Rambreaker if you want, but I still choose Murasama, even though it just offer 80 attack damage point, but yeah, same amount of cooldown speed, which is 10%, but the armor pierce is 45%, guys, so it is in percentage. So whatever amount the armor the tank have, it will be almost half when you equip this item. And FYI, the hero who possesses the highest armor in this game is Chokna, who is a tank, mage or support, having 150 base armor excluding any build the player wish. So you do the math then. Alright. Yeah. I need yeah. I should retreat though. So yeah, the fifth and the sixth item for marksman, typically you need to improve his armor a little bit, so it can take a little bit extra damage and also more additional damage. And so depends on whichever come first. In this game, I choose to upgrade my armor first. So I choose the Aegis from the defense category, and it adds 20% extra cooldown speed, additional 400 maximum mana, and also 360 points of armor, guys. So this is like my own personal favorite item. It adds the cooldown speed, so I can just happily cast my ability during the late game. Adds extra mana, so I don't have to go back to the base and refill my mana if I fail to obtain the blue buff. And also armor, yes. And also the special thing about the Aegis is that once you equip it, whoever attack you will experience in reduction of movement speed for 15%, and also their attack will be slower by 30% for 3 freaking second, guys. So imagine that you are entering the late phase of the game, and you are a marksman and someone stun you, and you are trying to run, and the least you can help your team is to slow the enemy down and to slow the attack speed while they are chasing you, and let your team do the damage happily, and then the enemy will die. And the last item I choose is the Fenris Tooth. Just because it has the highest attack damage compared to all other offensive item, and plus the key here is to maximize our attack damage at this point, guys. So at this point you really need to increase your attack damage. So what's best about the Fenris Tooth is that is the passive is that when you attack the enemy having HP less than half, less than 50%, then the damage that you deal to the target is increased by 30%. So 200 additional damage point plus increase of 30%. So yeah, you can imagine during the late game and the enemy is trying to run and you have your hard shot, and then bam, they die, guys, they die. Okay, yeah, as you can see that I have changed my last item to a magic item, the strongest magic item, who adds 400 ability power. And yeah, I noticed that there is a slight decrease. I see your blue, red and white stripes. I'm an arrow. Hold back to the ear. Careful if you let go. Waving your flag, 'cause tonight I'll be the worst and worst and worst and worst and not lying on the hunt as I figured out my target. Still through you like window glass. I'm only getting started. See the moon in your eyes. Okay. So yeah, so being Yorn is all about precision and timing, and also focus from the start to the end of the game, guys. Okay, learning the enemy's behavior and tricks, know your team's strength and flaw from far, and then just helping everyone out, and yeah, keep your eye on the minimap and always be aware of any enemy's HP since the range is limitless and the damage dealt is high. And a kill is always better than being killed, right? So yeah, thank you guys for 100 views, guys. Please help me out. I see you guys again next time if I have the opportunity. And yes, thank you for watching until the end, and yay.